I'm basically going to explain to you what happened with me starting a brand new account, okay? And for you guys wondering what is this brand new account about, this is literally the version of the account on YouTube, right? So I've started an account for every single platform, for YouTube, for Instagram, for TikTok. And basically what I'm doing is I'm basically building this page, and I'm going on this journey of building a whole brand new account from scratch, okay? And just to let you guys know, I have indeed grown my followers on every single one of the platforms to quite a substantial amount, to the point now where on my personal page I've got around 150,000 followers online. So I do know what I'm talking about, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think you guys are gonna be quite surprised with kind of what I have experienced as someone that has been in the game of doing social media, has been in the game of making posts for a very long time, right? So yeah, basically what I want to say, guys, first of all, is that, you know, I started posting day one, right? Every single day. And I realized very quickly that, like, my whole initial intention was, okay, I want to create this account, and this account basically is going to be, instead of posting like on my main account where it's more entertainment content, you know, more, you know, content, I suppose that you could say it's there for entertaining, me doing brand deals, me streaming, me being known as like this more so influencer. I was like, you know what, I want to start a page where I can actually teach, you know, where I can show behind the scenes of what it means to do content, you know, because the reality is people see content and they're like, oh, you know, this guy just makes videos, and like, you know, people don't actually understand why I'm posting what I'm posting and why I'm doing exactly what I'm doing, you know. So I just thought it would be a great chance for me to basically start a page, you know, and give information to people, because I feel like there's a lot of people that are asking me questions. How do I get into real estate? How do I do this? How do I do that? All of these questions, you know, that I've kind of discovered, but people don't really know the answers to. You know, how to grow on social media, how to do all of these things. So what I started doing, right, day one, I started just literally taking all my knowledge that I had and just putting it into videos, like just video, talking head videos where I'm basically speaking. I did some videos basically where I use some sounds and basically, how do I say this? Like just put text on screen with like trending sounds, you know what I'm saying, with maybe a bit of lifestyle edits and stuff, and those did pretty well. And you know what, they literally, like, even though they did well and some of them pulled some pretty good views, you know, I had one that basically got like around 10,000 views, which isn't a huge amount of views, but it's not bad for a new account. I literally gained in that first week, like, I kid you not, less than 20 followers. You know, so it's just like, that's the reality of social media, guys. Like, I don't think you guys realize like how, like, so on social media, if you're wanting to grow, it's not going to be this thing that just, you know, you click your fingers, you make your first post within your first week and you blow up, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I've learned some things and I want to share with you guys what I've learned. You know, I've kind of gotten to the pages now to the point where I've got a couple hundred followers on the page. And I've been going and being quite serious about this for the past few weeks. And I'm going to continue to update you guys. Like, you know, YouTube, we've got around, I think at this current moment, around 60, 70 subscribers, which is not bad. TikTok, I think we've got surprisingly the lowest amount of followers. I think we've got around 60 followers. And then on Instagram, we've got close to 200 followers, more or less now. So we've got a couple followers now online. But the thing is, what I realized is, like, you know, people don't necessarily, like, in the space that I'm getting into now, people don't just want the information. Like, that's the thing that I learned, and that's the thing that I remembered about everything that I do on social media. You've got to put in personality. You can't just make pieces of content just giving information. Like, if you're wanting to grow, like, maybe a business page, because this for me is like my business page. Like, you know, I am going to get into coaching. Like, in all honesty, I'm going to coach people. I'm going to show people how to get into e-commerce. I'm going to show people basically how to do a lot of different stuff. And yeah, basically this page is just purely dedicated to people that are interested in like business and making money and growing on social media, right? So basically, with that being said, like I realized like I can't, and I like, this is such a valuable lesson, guys. Like you can't just be putting facts. Like people if they want facts, they'll go to Google. You know what I'm saying? People don't like facts. They don't like going to Google and reading and all of this stuff. It's like boring. If you think about it, you know, maybe you're a flippin' awesome nerd. I love you if that is you. But like people don't necessarily want to do it. Like they want to consume information in a way where it's like actually kind of a little bit entertaining or like slightly more engaging than just normal Google. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I realized, and this is kind of what's helped me kind of grow and start getting the momentum now, guys, because, you know, I think in all seriousness, bro, your first 100 followers are generally the hardest. Like, no joke. You know what I'm saying? It's like starting again for me has actually been a bit like, it's been a bit of a nightmare actually, you know, because it's like I'm expecting like on my main accounts, guys, in some days I gained over 1,000 followers in a day. But you see, the thing is, I've built momentum on those pages now. There's no momentum on these new pages. So you must remember that you got to actually earn the trust on every single platform, whatever you're wanting to grow, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you're wanting to grow, you've got to earn that platform's trust. Otherwise, they're literally not going to push you, okay? So with that being said, guys, like you need to tell your story. You know what I'm saying? Just like me with this content, okay? The whole reason for me, like, doing this and stuff is basically I'm building my businesses. I want to show you guys what is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I am going to be like, I think these videos will pop off because people will start looking into me in the future. Like, bro, why is this guy such a genius? I'm joking. Hopefully that does happen though. Hopefully someone's watching this right now and it's like, bro, this Matthew dude, he was literally a genius, bro. You know, and it's kind of like, I generally think I am onto stuff here. You know, it's still early stages right now. I'm not super famous or anything just yet. But I generally believe I am kind of on that route. And I think I'm going to do some crazy brand deals. I think this brand, Revel, that I'm building right now, it means a lot to me. And it's something that I want to work on for a very long time. So I think it's going to do very, very well. And I just want to say, see, just like this, guys, like this is a bit of a changing of subject. I'm not just giving you facts now. Just to let you know, giving you context. See, it's like brilliant. You guys are like, oh, wow. What is he going to say now? I'm literally stopping right now. I'm going to a gas station, petrol station, whatever. And I'm going to go get a Monster, guys, because I didn't sleep last night. And yeah, you know, I'm part of the 5 a.m. club, I suppose, because I wasn't asleep. But yeah, literally, I'm going to go get a Monster and energy drink kind of to just keep me awake right now because I am really exhausted. But yeah, you know, it's just random information like that that's just like, you know, interesting, I suppose, you know, and you've got to add in. So yeah, I would say that's kind of like my main piece of advice, guys, like low key, and that's kind of just an update, I suppose, of my account so far. You must let me know what you guys think about this account, if you guys enjoyed this like piece of content. I know it's not like a very long video or anything, but yeah, guys, it's like real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't just post, you know, and boom, blew up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what happened. Yeah. To be honest, actually, with you guys, like, I've actually been thinking about this thing for probably 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've kind of put probably about 2 weeks worth of work into this, but I've actually been thinking about this, like, and this page and trying to figure this whole idea, like, what is this page going to be about? What are my niches? What is like the content that I'm going to post, you know? And so it's kind of just really awesome for me to kind of just relive what it means to grow an account, because it's not as simple as people think. And yeah, guys, I'm really excited to kind of speak about that more as we go and carry on growing this account. So I feel like I'm kind of very much leaning more towards like entrepreneurship, towards like business, monetization, obviously growing followers and all of this stuff. But basically what is going to happen is like, that's going to evolve. You know what I'm saying? I can't just sit here and give information. Like, I need to tell you guys my story. And I think that's the cool thing about this, guys. I'm starting multiple different businesses, and I'm a part of kind of multiple different businesses, and I'm an influencer, and I'm doing all of these things, but it's like I'm still very much figuring it out. And I think the thing that is kind of in common with all of these businesses is that I'm trying to build it around this brand called Revel, right? And this Revel brand, to me, you know, I kind of came up with the slogan, the art of living well. I generally see the world in a very artistic way. And it's just like, I think the world is so beautiful, and I think life is so beautiful. And, you know, yeah, I just want to build a brand and businesses that basically help people live their best life and help them figure out what the art of living well for them is, you know, because it's different for every single person. But yeah, you know, I think as well, like, I am a Christian. I think my identity in knowing that I'm living a life, and I believe that I've got a greater purpose. And I think that has given me a huge amount of freedom. And yeah, you know, I think there's so many things that it's like have kind of just helped me have this vision of what this brand is to me, you know. And it's just like, it's really, for me, it's what true wealth is about, you know. And for me, with what I believe, I generally believe that I'm going to heaven, and it's by God's grace, you know, that I can get in there. And that to me is like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's exciting, guys. Like, I just want to kind of share this way of thinking, or this way of life, because I generally think it's amazing and it's beautiful. And yeah, I'm excited, guys. You see how I've just got so deep here? And I'm sharing a little bit about myself. That's why this account's probably going to blow up, because I'm not just giving facts, I'm telling you guys my story. So now you're probably thinking, I kind of want to subscribe now. And you should subscribe right now. That's like the sign. Like, we just had a moment. Like, my bro, yeah, like, or girl, or dude, you know, or whatever. We just had a moment. You got, like, you'll never forget me. You don't, surely, please don't forget me. Please subscribe. See what I'm saying? I'm dramatic. But anyway, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to leave a like and share this with your best friend.